back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the period of May the 16th to the end of the month. We do have a lunar eclipse coming up on May 26th, so there will be a reading for that coming up. Look forward to that. So let's get the overall storyline here for what's going on. I feel like May has been an incredible month of transformations for all the signs. So I wanted to use the Storyteller Oracle deck here that I developed to get the overall storyline for what's going on for Capricorn, just to set up the reading. So this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising positions for the period of May 16th to the 31st. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, what is the storyline here? What are the Capricorns facing for the end of the month? Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so the cards that fell are going to give us situation for Capricorn. What is the order of these cards to tell the story one by one? Okay, here we go. All right, I'll put a little man here so you guys can see. Okay, so the first thing we're dealing with is Capricorn. There is something that you're dealing with on the level of your ego. Now, I know the word ego has sort of got a bad rap, but basically your ego is your personality here while you're human on earth, okay? So it does have an insatiable appetite, the ego. The ego just wants pleasure, wants to be fulfilled, wants to belong, wants to feel good. So there's something in your timeline right now for the end of May, mid-month to the end of May, sort of ramping up now, that has to do with a desire of your ego. Now, you have the free will card here coming up next, suggesting that you do have choice here. And depending on what it is that you decide you want to do with whatever it is that your ego is craving, or whatever you're desiring, for more relatable terminology, you have choice here. So it seems like there's a part of you that wants to set sail and to do something new, but there's also a part of you that's being triggered by something from the past. So there was something that you were sort of working on manifesting. You got the Architect card, which is very similar to the Magician. So something that you were focusing on putting out into the world. There was a deep sacral sort of passionate, you were using your creative bowl, if you will, that sacral area to create something, but it ended up being a sacrifice. You ended up having to sacrifice it because of something in your intuition that told you this cycle was coming to an end. So this seems like a timeline from the past that's on your mind right now. It's something your ego is focusing on. So your personality side is focusing on this event, this timeline that happened in the past that came to an end. And it was something that you had invested a lot of yourself in, Capricorn, and it ended, okay? Now, it seems that it's back, but something hidden from you, something you don't know, is coming to the forefront, and it's going to trigger that shadow element of yourself. So maybe you're going to find out a truth about this situation. But again, we do have free will here that showed up right at the beginning, so you can participate in this drama or not when the time comes, Capricorn, right? It is going to have a lot of feelings associated with it. We see the heart chakra, and you are going to have a sense of knowing once you find out this information, if you find out this information. And it looks like you're going to have a choice. You have the Sleep card here, which suggests that you can either absorb this information and just put it to bed and let it rest in the past, or it might actually push you into some level of transformation here, which I've been sensing for all the Capricorns, which will be an unfamiliar path. So it looks like you can choose to go back or go forward into the unfamiliar, which will lead to some sort of transformation for you on probably a level more than just your ego. So it looks like you've got a choice here, Cappies. You got a choice to go back into something that was very ego-based, something that had a lot of desires for you, but didn't end up meeting your needs. It turned into a sacrifice where you ended up losing a lot of your creativity and sense of self. So when this information comes back, it looks like there's something that was hidden from you that you're going to sort of be brought into the loop, if you will. Let's see what the tarot cards say. But this timeline seems to be from the past, and you're going to have an opportunity to choose whether or not you want to participate in this drama or not. And I say drama because it does seem like it's going to speak to a part of you that is not your more spiritual centered side. It's going to come at the ego side of you. So, and you're triggered, right? We saw that triggered card. So whatever it is, it's going to emotionally trigger you. So you got to wonder if that hidden information is worth knowing. Okay, get these out of the way. Thank you, Storyteller Oracle. Always so helpful just to set the scene before a reading. Okay, so for where I see you right now, this is definitely an emotional situation. We see the King of Cups here. So that suggests a time, Capricorn, where, you know, you may be sort of healed from this situation. Yes, you know, you have healed from this situation. And as a result, you're no longer in a challenged position to know the truth. You know a lot of truths. Whatever this situation was that happened in the past for you, it created a new sort of, you've healed. Like through your healing of this situation, you have become able to ride the emotional waters without having strong reactions. It's almost like you don't let your emotions control you with this situation anymore, because you know, but there is something hidden from you. I feel like when this individual or this experience or this whatever this was from the past, I'm sort of feeling like it could be a relationship that ended. We see the knight, or the King of Swords appears, and we have the King of Cups. So it could be a Scorpio that you're dealing with. It could be an Aquarius. Could be an Aquarius. That something. This card is related to the secret. So an Aquarius is going to come in with a secret. Okay, something untold, something hidden. We saw it in the first. In the storyteller cards, there is something hidden from you. You don't know the whole story, Capricorn. Okay. Now, this is the thing. Do you want to know the whole story? You've healed. So whatever took you down in the past, you did go away and heal from it. And it's almost like, I'm tempted to say, and you're all better. Like you've sort of made your way through this situation already. And now this I'm thinking Aquarius could come back and say, but I want to talk. And it's going to be kind of like, do you want to talk, Capricorn, or are you good? Like, that's the interesting thing here. Let's see, what are the past influences of this energy? What is an indication for us about what happened here in the past in this dynamic? Okay, so in the past, you were very connected to this relationship. We have the Three of Cups. So in the past, there was like this initial beautiful thing between you and this person. Could be like a few people. It may have been a marriage. There may have been like the whole family gathered around you. You felt really good. You felt very trusting. The Fool. So you did feel like these were your people leading you down your path, but it's interesting that the truth was not as it appeared. Eight of Wands in reverse. So as you worked with these people in the past, or this family, or this relationship, you really felt like this was it. You know, we got the Fool. And then all of a sudden you got the Eight of Wands in reverse saying, wait a minute, this is not what it appears. Queen of Swords in reverse. It took away your power. This situation took away your power, and then you left. You fled. You fled with a secret of your own about the fact, I think you didn't honestly communicate you're leaving. Maybe when you left this situation, you just made it about circumstance instead of saying, listen, you guys are, I feel like you're taking my power. I don't think this is what I thought it was. Yeah. And then that led to you into a situation where you were sort of like feeling a high level of anxiety, a high level of fear, and there was this huge betrayal that followed suit. So it's like you left and then you were panicking a bit, maybe because maybe you really wanted this to work out. So you were sort of sad, you know, not able to let go of it. You started to feel a lot of fear, maybe some guilt, maybe there was some pressure on you. And then there was this huge betrayal that sent you down the path of healing. Okay, so whatever it was that betrayed you in this dynamic here with this group of people or this relationship you were in, lovers in reverse. The betrayal showed you that the union was not harmonious. So this was potentially, this was a relationship you were in, and it was a romantic relationship we see with the lovers. Lover's energy is Gemini. So you're dealing with an air sign. We picked up on Aquarius with the king, and now we got sort of some Gemini action. So it's an air sign, Capricorn. You were dealing with an air sign. They betrayed you. You saw that the relationship was not in harmony, and then you went into a situation where it became very challenging for you to face it. Like, you got the Four of Swords in reverse. So that took time. It took you time to heal from this. Four of Swords in reverse says that you went down. It probably brought in a level of depression. You were taken down by this, and it was a challenge to face the truth of this betrayal. Wow. So now this person's coming back with an apology, maybe an explanation, trying to get you back. Maybe they don't want you back, but maybe they just want you to know that they really, really, really hurt you, betrayed you. Wow. You got the Five of Swords in reverse for the upcoming energies with this situation, which really suggests that it's going to be hard to face it if they contact you. If you go down this road with them, it's going to be challenging for you. You've got the Ten of Cups in reverse. So this is not a solid commitment that they're offering you. When they come in, it's like all that glitters is gold, right? All that glitters isn't gold, I should say. Yeah, you got the World card in reverse. They're going to try and put you down a path that's not yours. They're going to try and, it's almost like they see that you're better. They see that you've healed from what the experience with them was. And now they're like, but wait, I want her back, or I want him back. And then they're going to come in with some truth, but maybe not all the truth, because that Five of Swords is in reverse. So maybe they were not even going to tell you the whole picture. And then you got the Ten of Cups in reverse, and then the World in reverse. So this person's literally going to turn your world upside down with a false offer. So Capricorn, but you did get the Free Will card in the beginning of the reading. So you got to do what you got to do. Now, in terms of going forward, we have a Knight of Rods. So I have a feeling we did see that you're going to have to make a choice here. Once you do make this choice, I think if you make the choice of choosing you, Knight of Rods is a beautiful card of sudden change, life pattern cycle change. You're going to be launched, like the storyteller cards talked about at the beginning of the reading. You're going to be launched down the path of your transformation if you don't get entangled in this drama. Okay, Capricorn, I feel really guided to say that to you. It looks like a celebration with this Knight of Rods. Now, the Knight of Rods, Knight of Wands is a Sagittarian energy, okay? So there could be another energy trying to come in here. You've got Four of Wands on top, which suggests celebration. Four of Wands would be an Aries. So it looks like you're moving from air sign into fire sign. You've got the Emperor in reverse here. Okay, Emperor is Aries again. Emperor in reverse says that whatever this new dynamic is, it's really going to also flip things upside down, but not like this, not flipping your world and your sense of commitment upside down. It's going to flip upside down all of these beliefs that you hold about authority and like that more masculine side of yourself. You're really going to challenge a lot of your own. This could be great for you, Capricorn, you know. And then we see the Seven of Cups, where it's a lesson where there's choice. So you're going to come through this situation and have options that you feel are harmonious, and some may not. There may be some sort of knowing involved with this. There may be some challenges to choose, because when you're on this path, you've already sort of, in a sense, swept away some of that energetic debris of this situation. So all these options, may seem really good. So you're going to have to choose what resonates for you. Now we see the Ten of Swords in reverse, though, guys. In reverse, Ten of Swords in reverse suggests that it didn't get you. This, if you continue down this path and you don't go down the drama path of this cycle from the past that's going to come back, then you're good. You know, then it didn't get you. I always think of the Ten of Swords as when it gets you, when that thing that was your worst fear, finally, that thing that kept you up all night gets you, and you have to get up. And so when I see it in reverse, I always think it didn't get you. It was gonna get you, but you caught it right at the end there, and it didn't get you. You weren't running from those swords, so you saw them. You know, I love this phrase one of my clients always says, is that it can't get you if you stop running. It can't chase you if you stand still. That's how she phrases it. It can't chase you if you stand still. And so it's almost like in the drama, if you stay centered and stand still and maybe not even participate in this drama at all, it's not going to get you. It's almost like you're going to stand strong in front of yourself and say, no, not again. Yeah. Death card on the bottom, renewal. So you're going to stand up for yourself, and then it's like you're going to shift. You're going to shift right into your new path. Beautiful. Very nice, Capricorn. My goodness. I'm tempted to do an extended on this because we're getting up there in time, but I kind of want to keep going a little bit and see what else we can unpack here. I'm going to get a clarification card on this past energy. I think it's pretty clear. You were betrayed. You were betrayed by people you trusted. You were betrayed by a person or people that you trusted, and it shifted everything for you to the point where you literally had to flee away. And then once you started to sort of see the truth about the situation, you discovered just how much you were betrayed and just how unharmonious this union was. And then that brought in a cycle of healing that you went through. You came out of it a King of Cups. You came out of it able to ride the waves of emotion without feeling emotion, right? Like you've become an ambivalent sort of watcher who can ride the waves without getting caught up in the drama, without getting caught up in the tide, in the current. And so I just want to see, okay, is there anything left for Capricorn to learn from this scenario? Does Capricorn need to hear this next level of truth? Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is a time where you need to gather physical energy. So that says be gentle with yourself. That says if you're going to go down this road, you better be gentle with yourself, Capricorn, and have the physical strength to see this for what it is. Now, does that suggest that there's a lesson here? Can we get a card here, please? I'm going to use a different deck next, the Hierophant. So there is a truth that may serve you. And then you have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. But, you know, you're going to, if you have the physical strength to endure this drama, you will understand some new truths. But then it's almost like you're going to be like, well, what was the point of that? I'm good, and I'm not going back to this. So what's the point? Yeah, I'm feeling really strongly that, yes, okay, if you go down this path again, you will find out more information about this betrayal. But is that necessary? Do you need more information? Isn't the fact that you were betrayed enough? Do you need the details? It's almost like when someone finds out someone cheated on them. And then, you know, you see in films or in movies and TV shows, sometimes the person that got cheated on wants to know all the details. Why? Why do you need to know what happened exactly? Is that necessary? I don't know. After you've healed from this, as you have, Capricorn, you know, you've gone away and you healed from this. And I just don't know. It's up to you. You know what? It's totally your call. But there is a time element. This is happening. TikTok. This is going to come. So you need to know whether or not you're going to participate in it or not, right? I think you're going to get maybe a message. I think this person knows they betrayed you. So you're probably not going to get a visit. Mending. Yeah. They're going to try and heal this. They're going to try and say, I'm sorry. They're going to try and get your forgiveness. I mean, forgiveness is good. Forgiveness is good for you, right? Forgiving people is good for the self, because then it's done. You don't hang on to it anymore. But that doesn't mean you get wrapped up in it again. So it's interesting. They're going to try and come in and heal the situation. They know they screwed up. They betrayed you. They betrayed you. And look at this, man. You really felt these were your people. You really did. And that level of betrayal took you down, Cap. It took you down. And so, I don't know. You got to decide. The first card that you got out of the Storyteller Oracle was Free Will. It is an unfinished symphony. So, you know, you got to make a choice. It's up to you. Oh boy, Capricorn. Watch out for that eclipse, okay? I'm going to do a reading on the eclipse because that is a transformative time where there's truth bombs everywhere. So perhaps this Aquarius this Aquarian or Gemini, it's definitely going to be an air sign. But don't forget about this beautiful timeline here with this Knight of Rods. I feel like that's the better option for you. But you know what? It's up to you. You got to decide what you want to do and what truths you feel will help you transform to your, you know, for your higher good. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me, Capricorn. If this has resonated and you would like a personal reading, my email is in the description below. And I always love hearing from you. Okay, take care. Lots of love and light.